What is going on, beautiful people? It's your boy here, Wesley from A Connection TV here on YouTube, the one place on the World Wide Web where we actually adopt similar connections and spot our differences. And welcome to my channel. If this is your first time seeing me, definitely follow me on all social media at A Connection TV. I am here to talk to you about episodes 10 of the Challenge the Challenge USA Season 2, Episode 10, entitled Perfect Union. A less perfect union. Yeah, I'm gonna be looking back and forth at the notes. Anyways, I just got finished yelling about Big Brother, so definitely go check out my Big Brother review. But yeah, let's get into it. There wasn't a lot to talk about in this particular challenge. Chris is back. Yay. He has the conversation with the Survivor crew to try to appease each other and make amends. But this union was very fleeting anyway. So, Chris is going to go back in elimination. He's probably going to go back into elimination all of the time because it's just easier and people don't want to get blood on their hands. But who really cares, right? Josh ends up talking to Wes, and I'm like, okay, this is about to be a Josh versus Wes scenario. The last time we saw the coming up next, Josh was crying like the punk he is. So, it was like, obviously, Josh is putting in Wes, or Josh's vote is going to be the vote that puts in Wes, whatever, and Wes is going to leave, whatever. We see Wes's response in the post-confessional, like he's not really moved or removed by the situation whatsoever, and he doesn't really care for Josh like that in terms of considering him a competitor. And based on Wes's response, it seems like Josh is not going to make it to another final, but are we shocked? No. Josh is trash. The challenge ends up being like a grab the baton challenge. Michelle was the first one out of the baton. She didn't get it. Chanel missed the baton. Alyssa missed the baton. Michaela is scared jumping off. And I'm like, girl, what's the problem? Like, jump off. She jumps off, gets it. She jumps off again, gets it. And like, she's doing all this crying, but she's jumping off and she ends up winning. I don't know. Like, a part of me wants to be like, yay, you conquered your fears. But like, girl, nothing happened to you the first time. Nothing happened to you the second time. Like, just jump off the freaking thing already. She's sitting there like, and she ends up winning. I'm like, what the hell is this trash? Like, I just don't understand. We get to the guys' baton elimination. Josh fails. Wes fails. And I'm like, I'm shocked at Wes, but not shocked at Josh. Fessy ends up winning. And you know what I have to say? Most improved, Fessy. Casey has never made me feel like she was most improved. Fessy's attitude is amazing. Fessy is actually winning competitions. Fessy is actually making smart decisions and smart moves. And then, okay, so Michaela and Fessy wins. Michaela and Fessy are talking in nominations. And Fessy's actually giving Michaela sound, veteran-like advice. Wow. I would have never thought of this about Fessy at all. I would have never thought this. Fessy, he goes and leaps and does backflips and stuff. Okay, that's fine. You can be cocky. You can be cocky, but his cockiness is not spilling in over to the women. It's not spilling over in the game. He's not being an asshole in the game. So Fessy is actually dope this season. The first season ever, Fessy is actually dope. And he's not really betraying any of his alliances or, whatever he's saying he's with you, he's with you. He's saying he's not going to put up Johnny. He doesn't put up Johnny. Wow. Wow. Out of the three people that I've hated the most during the challenges, Casey, Fessy, and Josh. Josh, still trash. But Fessy is actually a good person this season and actually winning this season and actually making things pop this season. I would like to see Fessy in a final. I think Fessy is deserving of being in a final. I would like for Tori and Fessy to make it to the final. There's no women that I'm really hooting and hollering for. Yeah, there's no women really that I'm hooting and hollering for. But the men, Tyler, Corey, and Fessy are the three that I want. And Chris. Because Chris is making, like, those four, I want any one of those four win, I'm good. Up at this point, I'm good. Any of those four win, I'm good. Josh votes against Wes because he thinks he's going to make it to a final, and he thinks that he doesn't want to go up against Wes in a final. Josh would never complete a final. Ever. He's never been in a final. Josh would never complete a final. He would never. If Fessy is running in a final, you really think that Fessy is going to let Josh beat him? What? What? Josh will never win a challenge. Ever. Ever. What are we talking about? He couldn't even get a freaking baton. He couldn't, as tall and as agile and as much as he's been in the gym, he can't even grab the first baton off the thing. He's trash. I mean, Rage Chameleon or Rage Entertainment, whatever that YouTube channel is, the guy that's in the green screen and he does the great challenge reviews, even he put Josh in his top 10 worst players ever. So it's not that I have a hard on for Josh. My dick is limp with Josh. What are we talking about here? He's trash. Trash. Michaela wants to put up Tori. The girl's like, no, don't put up Tori. She'll take one of us out. Okay. So you rather Tori be in a final? What? That's just dumb. But whatever. Fessy gives Michaela sound advice. And Michaela and Fessy put in Chris and Cassidy. It is what it is. Just it is what it is. Chris and Cassidy both come back though. Chris and Cassidy both come back. Well, they put in Alyssa and Chris. Yeah, they put in Alyssa and Chris. But Cassidy is voted in and Wes is voted in. Josh is doing all this crying and crap. Like, boy, cut it out. Be a grown-ass man for once. Like, you made a decision, stand on it. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then we have this moment after the win is established. And, you know, Wes is like, who voted me out? Did you vote me? Were you the third vote? Johnny was like, no. And Josh is just sitting there looking at him like, it was me. Josh, you didn't do anything, boy. You didn't do anything. You did not do anything. Cut it out. Like, what? Like, Josh, you really think you're going to make it to a final? And if Josh makes it to a final, Josh, you really think you're going to win a final? What? Wes even said it in the elimination. You're not a competitor. You're not a challenger. Like, stop. Cut it out. Like, you're not. Wes has this moment and says that he's done with the challenge and it's over and he's retiring. TJ is like, bro, whatever you say, that's great, but you can come back anytime. You don't have to quit. You can come back anytime. You can come back. But we all know that Wes doesn't need the money. Come to find out that Alyssa is homeless. All her stuff is in storage and she has nowhere to go. Alyssa's homeless. What? Like, these people be really going through some stuff to get on this show. Why is Alyssa homeless? Well, I mean, life is hard. Like, trust me, I get it. Life is hard. I'm struggling now. But like, yeesh. Like, well, I guess if all you do is reality shows and you don't like really have nothing else outside of the reality shows, like, I guess all your stuff should be in sport or would be in storage. I don't know. But like, I would think, well, maybe not. Maybe they're not that, you know, people in this alumni of this reality TV alumni, they have to band together. They have to be cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sorry, but I would be the hell out of Swaggy's friend. Like, if I was on Big Brother with Swaggy, I would be working for Swaggy right now. What you mean? Swaggy and Bailey are millionaires living in Puerto Rico and living here and has mansions and shit. Like, I'd be swagged out. Swagged out, wearing the swag merch. I'll be chairman of this business. What are you talking about? Like, Wes got money too. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. And this is just me just reaching. I'm assuming that Nelson's medical bills are paid because Nelson is like the nicest challenge guy ever. So he knows all of the people, and a lot of these people has won money. I'm assuming, like, I've seen Tori giving money, I've seen Wes give money. Like, I'm assuming that all of Nelson's bills are paid based off the relationships he has with these people. But then again, I could be wrong. Maybe they feel like they aren't compelled to help him. You know what I'm saying? Help him. I mean, he was reckless and got in a car accident. Whatever happened, it was what it was. I still feel bad for the guy. You know, now he's living with this big old cantaloupe on his ankle. You know what I'm saying? But I could really see like him and Jordan being like the best. Him and Jordan being like the best of friends. Like, if anyone can get Nelson through this, it's Jordan. Because, I mean, but damn, like, is he ever going to be able to walk, like, normally again? Like, he could never do a hall brawl. At least Jordan can do a hall brawl. You know what I'm saying? But Nelson can be able to grab stuff. You know, Jordan can't grab stuff. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just saying, like, I wonder, like, how those conversations are, like, happening and, like, how real are they? You know what I'm saying? Because I see him hanging out with Leroy and Cam, but Leroy and Cam ain't got no money. Like, not to help him like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Am I the only one that be thinking like that sometimes? I don't know. Anyways, leave your comments below. Let me know what you thought. You know, do we really think that Josh is going to make it to a final? Hell no. If he does, is he ever going to win? Hell no. He'll be another Anissa. Like, what are we talking about? He'll show up all the time and don't make it, or just, barely make it. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, leave your comments below. Shout out to Alyssa, though. Alyssa did her big one. Alyssa did her big one during the elimination and had Cassidy fatigued out. But when Chris grabbed Wes by the legs and was just snatching, it was what it was. He was locked. Chris had him locked. Anyways, leave your comments below. Let me know what you thought. Deuces. Anyways, it is what it is. Leave your comments below. I know a lot of y'all won't agree. Oh well, I'll be the Cameron this week. I will be the Cameron and be the villain this week and last week for the Big Brother reviews, because this season is trash now and these people don't know what the hell they're doing. And Sari can't win nothing to save her life. To save her life. Anyway, Matt sat there and hugged you and put your son out. All these people got your son out the house. So what you gonna do about it now, legend? What are you gonna do about it now, legend? Oh, when Jarrett's off the game, she'll be able to win now. Win what? She can't even save her son from leaving the game. What's she gonna win now? Leave your comments below. Deuces.